right, so today's date is Wednesday, September 25th, 9/25/19. Make sure your name and date are on your notes. Yeah, so number of solutions again, and I'm doing a challenge version. The challenge is what? What is our objective? Quiet raise hand. Who has their card? It looks like Hazi has his card up.
Determine the number of solutions of an equation without doing the algebra equation.
Exactly. Thank you, Hazi. Yeah, so I'm holding a hand behind your back now. You used to be able to play with the numbers, subtract things from both sides, distribute things on both sides. Now I'm putting arms behind your back. You just have to look at it without doing any algebraic equations or operations and just look at it and say, oh yeah, that's infinite solutions. Or look at it and say, oh yeah, that's just one solution. You have to just be able to look at it. Okay. So, before we do that though, let's get a little bit of a review. Can someone give me, with a quiet raised hand, an example of something when I boiled down an equation? What would be my answer if I had one solution? A possible example. Looks like Larissa has her card. X equals -7. Perfect. Someone else give me another one. Jade, your card I think should be in for the warm-up. We'll go with Esha.
Sorry about that.
Say again, Esha.
Another example. That's a little bit. T equals 2.
T equals 2. Perfect. So a variable equals to a number. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what about zero solutions? What does that boil down to? Looking for cards. Oh, Wyatt has his card.
Why?
If it's just a question for the warm-up, I'm not going to call it.
And 50 is not equal to 49.
50 and 49. That can never happen, yes. So that will mean that I have no solutions.
Who did for one solution?
Esha and Larissa, I think. And then Wyatt just got his in. All right, who wants to do another one for zero solutions? It looks like Ulysses has his card up first. 25 is equal to 50. Perfect. If you get something like that, that means zero solutions. All right, so thank you, Hazi. Or not Hazi, Ulysses. My bad. That's a teacher error. Yeah, Eamon, infinite solutions.
Number A equals number B when A equals B.
Ooh, careful. So, oh yeah, so you're, okay, that's cool. A equals B when A and B are the same number?
Yes.
So what number do you want them to both be?
Let's just go with 64.
64. Ooh, an advanced example. I like it. This is definitely infinite solutions because what it's essentially saying is 64 equals 64, but with cool variables. Thank you, Eamon. I'll take your card. Ugo, tell us our last example for infinite solutions. Oh, another advanced example. I like it. 3x plus 4x equals 3x plus 4x. Yes, as long as you have the same thing on the left and the right, that is infinite solutions. Thank you, Ugo. All right.
So close.
We are probably going to get our 100 XP for everyone getting in today. All right, so again, holding your hand behind your back, you cannot do any operations. Which of the following equations have exactly one solution? And you can choose multiple. It might be A and B, it might be A and C, it might be all of them. Probably not, though. Which of the following have exactly one solution? Does anyone have their card that they still need to turn in?
Let's see. Raise your hand. How about this? You cannot raise your hand until everyone has used their card. You cannot raise your hand again until everyone has used their card.
Maybe, but sometimes none of the cards pop up, which means I need someone else, though. Yeah, Charles, go for it.
D?
D. So exactly one solution. D is one of the solutions. Yes, it is D. Oh, wait. Exactly one solution? Sorry, it's actually not D. Okay, so let's talk about why it's not D, though. So if I looked at D and I subtract... Whoa, what just happened?
Undo.
Whoa.
I think you might want to stop recording.
Open recent. Go back to... My Algebra 1 notes aren't even popping up. We're on 2-7. Okay, so that's...
Corrupt data, go to Mr. Godoy.
Woo. weird here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, the SD card thought that it was pulled out when it was definitely not. I've been having problems with this over the year, but it's the first time that has happened while recording a video, I guess. So, we wanted to talk about why D is not the correct answer. So, if I were to subtract 3x from both sides, minus 3x, minus 3x, then I would be left with no x's here, no x's here. Negative 13 is equal to 1, which would be no solution. So, you guys can all write this down right now. This is no solutions. But Charles still gets his 50 XP because he did participate. Which one has one solution?
Wait, does anybody have a cardboard?
Emma has.
What
Your
is
card.
that?
Emma, your card, you can do it.
Jade.
Wait for
A.
A. Why A?
Because we can
No? Okay. Larissa?
I think it's B
Why B?
because you can add 3 to both sides, and then you'd have left negative 13 equals 6. Oh yeah, no. 6x minus 13 equals negative 13.
And there it is. If you have one x on the left-hand side and no x on the right-hand side, immediately you know they have exactly one solution. So the correct answer is indeed B. Thank you, Larissa. All right. Now is there... We'll get a ton of people to volunteer on this one. What is A? How many solutions is A?
Emma, raise your hand.
No.
Asha.
Yeah, raise my
I think
hand.
it's infinite solutions.
It is indeed infinite solutions. Why?
Because the negative 13 on both of the sides of the equal sign and then the same number, it's same as 3x.
Exactly. It's very similar to Ugo's example where he did 3x plus 4x equals 3x plus 4x. It's 3x minus 13 equals 3x minus 13. As long as you have the same thing on the left and the right, it's infinite. What about C? Quiet raised hand. How many solutions is C just by looking at it? C. Wyatt?
I think it has one.
One solution? Why one?
I don't know. I just do.
You just do? You gotta be able to explain it though, Wyatt.
Oh, never mind.
So what could you do in your mind's eye without actually doing the math, without writing it down? What would you do to both sides? What could I subtract or add?
Plus 13.
So I'm still gonna give it up to Wyatt.
You subtract 3x.
If I subtract 3x, what am I gonna have left on the left and the right?
Negative 13. So it's not solution.
This one is indeed no solution. Thank you, Wyatt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So that was example 1. Let's do example 2. So now I'm condensing my work, so you definitely don't have room to do any operations. I need to look for things that have no solutions. No solutions. Circle the ones that have no solutions. Do you see them?
Yes.
Go ahead and try circling them on your own paper. Find at least one. There might be 2. I don't think there's 3. And then check with your neighbor. Are they getting the same answers? Are you really confident in your answer?
Yes.
Maybe your neighbor needs some help. Maybe you can get some XP for helping.
Yeah, why did
Okay.
it help?
Yay.
I'm gonna help her.
All right. So, can someone give me one of the answers and explain the logic? Yeah, Emma?
A.
A. How'd you get A?
Because when you add, subtract. Okay, so when you subtract 6x on both sides, you get positive 47 equals negative 47.
Which is no solutions. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. A is one of the answers. Can someone else raise their hand and tell me the other answer? Ulysses.
It's D. Because, like, if you subtract 6x from both sides, those will, like, cancel out. 47 does not, equals 5.
There it is. Yeah, A and D. All right. So those are the answers. You should be able to do B and C as well. Is there a quiet raised hand that can tell me what type of answer B is? Is it one solution? Is it infinite solutions? Is it no solutions? Probably not no solutions. Hazi?
It's infinite solution.
Infinite. Why infinite?
Because it's the same on both sides.
There it is. Same on both sides is infinite. Thank you, Hazi. And then finally C. Jade. One solution. Why?
Because if you add 6x to both sides, equals 12x plus 47 equals 47, and if you subtract it, you're just gonna get 6x equals 0.
Yeah, there you go. If you just have a variable on one side, no variable on the right-hand side, there you go. It's one solution. All right, and then our final example, you guys, again, I'll give you a chance to do this one. I know that half of you have already finished this. Go ahead and do example 3 now. Ejemplo número 3.
No, guys, my hand was up before. Oh.
Let's go with Kira.
God, you can't even see his face.
C. I got C because it's 73x minus 11 equals 73x minus 11 minus 6x on both sides.
There it is. Yeah, infinite solutions. Perfect. That is the answer. Is there another answer?
No, but can I tell you what A is?
Wyatt, go. What is A?
A is no solutions, because if you subtract 73x on both sides, you have negative 11 equals positive 1, which is not true.
Perfect. Yeah, the easiest thing when you have the same variable on the left and right is just cross them off. 73x and 73x, if I subtract 73x on both sides, just cross them off and you're left with negative 11 equals 1. What about B? You can use the same trick for B and then you can get an answer. Ulysses?
No solution.
No solutions. Why?
Because negative 11 equals 11.
Yeah, so you can cross them off. Negative 11 equals 11. Those are definitely different numbers, so no solutions. What about D? Quiet raised hand. D.
Oh wait,
Charles?
One solution?
It is indeed one solution. Why?
Because if you add 73x to 73x, you would get some number that I don't know right now, and then you would add 11 to 11, and it would be whatever it is equals 0.
There it is. Yeah, thank you. All right, that's it for the notes. Is it going to be basically the same thing for Khan Academy? Give me a fist of 5. How well can you do this objective of determine number of solutions without doing any algebra?
Class procedure? Class procedure?
See, 4, 5, 5, 5. Not everyone is doing it, so no class procedure.
Amen.
It's okay.
Sorry.